Are you ready? Get your paper, get your pen, and let's start investing. Welcome back to my channel. This is Rural Exit with Uyima Ajifo, where we are all about being better than where we came from. Investment is in two parts, okay? The first is the foundational one, which is what we're going to be talking about. This is growing from nothing and trying to get a good capital, okay? Trying to get a good balance in your account. Then the second one is the risky one, which I won't be talking about today, which has to do with like Forex, investing in people's businesses, stocks, shares. I won't be talking about that today. I'm going to be talking about the foundational investment, which is growing from nothing and trying to get a good hold of a good kind of capital. The first thing you have to do is earn money. Yes, you cannot invest when you don't have money. You cannot invest when you're broke. You cannot invest when you're being laid off work. I get messages of people who are broke and they're looking for where to put 10,000 and get 100,000 in 3 months. If you are that desperate, you will fall into swindlers and you'll fall into the hands of scammers. And you have to earn to even think of investing. Based on this stat you have on the screen, it shows that an average Nigerian should earn between 60 to 100,000. That's the average. We have people who earn below 60. We have people who are earning around 20 and above. We have people who are earning above 100 and above 150. But the average Nigerian, okay, should earn between 60 to 100,000. And we're going to be using that measurement for this video. If you're earning below 60,000 naira and you want to learn how to grow your income to about 100 and above, I have a video up here, which I'll be putting the link here. You can check it after this video, where I spoke about how I made my first 1 million from nothing. In that video, I talked about how I got a job as a graduate and I was earning about 40,000 naira. But then I learned to do other things, other side incomes, and then I was getting about 120 to about 150 at the end of the month while I was in a job that paid me 40,000 naira. So you can learn all that in that video. But this video, we're going to be using a benchmark of 50,000 naira. There's so many advantages to having a very good capital from your own side. If you want to start a business, you can start. If you want to do better investments that will give you bigger returns, you can. If you have a good capital, you can help your family, you can help yourself, you can go on vacation. So just close your eyes and imagine the end game, and to make it easy. The first step is to have a target savings. Now, for the first 4 months, we're going to be saving 50,000 naira every month to achieve 200,000 naira. To achieve this, we'll be using PiggyVest. Now, PiggyVest is an app I use strictly for target savings. I don't use them for investment because their return on investment is really, really small. But the reason why I use them for target savings is, have you ever tried fasting or tell yourself, I want to fast? That is the moment you become really hungry. And it's the same thing with money, okay? So the moment you tell yourself, I want to save this, or I want to save for something, too many issues or too many problems just spring up from nowhere. The first step is to download the app. Once you download the app, you can sign up and then use your login details to come in. Then go to where you see savings. From savings, you will see a place called Target Savings. Now click on Target Savings. You would see a form where you can fill. You put in what your target is and how much you want to earn. Now we're looking at 200,000 for 4 months. Now PiggyVest gives 10% interest per annum. I know it's really small. It's small, but we're doing this for just 4 months. What that means is, if 10% is for 12 months, to get 1 month, it's 0.833% per month. Now we're doing it for 4 months, and at the end of 4 months, we're going to be getting 200,000 naira. Yeah, so we're going to be doing 0.8333 times 4 months, which will give you about 3.33%. So we're going to be having 3.33% of 200,000 naira, which is what we're expecting at the end of 4 months, which is about 6,660 naira. So we're expecting about 6,000 naira as an interest on 200,000 naira. It's really small, but pause. This is just for your target savings. The aim is to get 200,000 naira in 4 months. So this 6,000 naira is just a thank you for saving. The reason why I use PiggyVest for target savings, let's say you're paid on the 27th, you can fill in the details for your money to be deducted on the 28th. So every 28th, 50,000 naira will be deducted and kept in a save lock for you, which means you cannot touch it until the end of the 4 months. So now we have 200,000 naira at the end of 4 months. So like I said in the beginning of the video, this is delayed gratification. It's not easy. So many things will come up, but remember the goal at the end and remember why we are doing this. Okay, it's really important that you have good capital if you want to start anything. Now we've gotten at 200,000 naira, we're going to be using another investment platform, Agripreneur. So it's same thing, you just download it, put in your login details, and then voila. I use Agripreneur because they have a higher rate and they are legit. Yeah, they're legit and they have a higher rate, and I use them for my investment. I don't use PiggyVest because PiggyVest is like a middleman. Their investment is really small. For example, let's say Agripreneur is giving an investment which is 35% in, let's say, 9 months. PiggyVest will be doing that same investment, but they'll be giving it to you at 20% in 9 months. They buy at a larger sum from like Agripreneur and then they sell it at a smaller rate. So that's why you're seeing things like 5,000 naira per unit, whereas Agripreneur will be going for 96,000 naira per unit, whereas PiggyVest return on investment is really small. So if they're getting it for 35% from Agripreneur, PiggyVest will be giving it to you like 12% or 20%. The remaining is theirs because they are taking the risks and they are the middleman and they are selling it to you at a smaller rate. So now from PiggyVest, you can do things like 5,000, but from Agripreneur, you can do like 96,000, and that's why we needed to get this target savings. So from the Agripreneur, go to invest, and then you would see different sold out investment. They always send emails when it's time to invest. So once you log in, your email will be with them, and then you will get information when it's time to invest. But let's do our calculations based on their sold out investment. The most recent one was 35% in 9 months. Yeah. So we have 200,000 naira, and if it's 96,000 naira per unit, how many units can we buy? So we have 96,000, let's try 3 units. No, you have 96,000 times 2 units. So we can afford to buy 2 units, yeah? So we have 192,000, which is supposed to give us 35% of this in 9 months, yeah? So we still have a balance of 8,000 naira, and we have a balance of 6,000 naira, which is the interest that will come in from PiggyVest. The next thing to do is to have another target savings for 100,000 naira. I think PiggyVest just does quarterly, so we cannot do a target savings for just 2 months. But then you can save this on your own and get your 100,000 naira and have this 14,000 naira you already have. So that is 114,000. And this, we're going to be putting this in money market. Money market doesn't give you so much return on investments, is really small. The last time I did money market, it was 13% per annum. Right now, I'm sure it has gone down to about 7 to 8% per annum, and I've taught you how to calculate that if you want to know what that means in 1 month. But the reason why you have to have money in the bank or money market is because you don't know what will happen. And with money markets, in less than 24 hours, you can get your money back. So it's just like putting money in savings account, but a little interest is added, and then you can get, in fact, you can get your money in less than 6 hours. So if you ask for your money before 12 p.m., you will get your money that same day. But if you ask for your money after 12 p.m., you will get your money the next day. So it's good to have money like that just in case of emergency, because you cannot say. Once you have your money in investment, you don't have access to the money until the set day. You can do this in the bank. Go to any bank of your choice. I use Stanbic, but you can use any bank. Go there and ask for the money market form, and then you can fill it and put 114,000 naira in it. Now, we've done how many months? 4 months, 2 months, we've done 6 months. We're going to do another 3 months, which is 150, and we're going to put this into another investment platform, which is Crowdivest. We're going to have 150,000 in 5 months in Crowdivest, and with a percentage of 14% for this 5 months. So you can see it's higher than PiggyVest, And of course, it's higher than money markets because PiggyVest will be telling you 10% in 1 year, whereas CrowdInvest is telling you 14% in 5 months, sometimes 7 months depending. The reason why putting money here is because diversification of investment is important. No matter how good an investment deal is, don't put all your eggs in one basket. So we're going to switch it up and put our investment in different places. And so at the end of 5 months or 7 months, depending on what is open, we're going to have 150,000 plus 21,000 naira. So we're going to have 171,000 naira. We've done 6 and we've done 9 months, and you've seen how the money is growing slowly. That's what an investment actually is. Investment is not a place you put 150 and you get 500,000 in 2 months, or you get 300,000 in 2 months. Those are money doublers, and that is not what I'm teaching. You can take those risks when you go later on in your investment, but this is the foundation, and this is growing your investment. Now we've done 9 months, we have 6 months remaining to get to our threshold of 15 months. In this 6 months, we're going to do another target savings with PiggyVest. 6 months is expected to give us 300,000 if we're doing 50,000 each month, yeah? And with PiggyVest interest of 10% per annum, we're going to be having 14,970 naira at the end of the 6 months. You can see it's really little, so I use it for just target savings. Now we have 300,000 with 14,970. We're going to be using 314,970. We're going to be putting it back to Agripreneur, which gives us 35% in 9 months. So 96,000 times 3 units, which is 288,000 naira. For the second phase of the Agripreneur, we're going to have 35% of 288,000, which is 0.35 times 288,000, and that is 100,800. So at the end of 9 months, just putting 288,000 in Agripreneur, we're going to have 100,800 naira at the end of 9 months. So are you seeing how it's growing? So the more capital you have, the more return on investment you have. Now, if you calculate all this, we still have a balance from this 314,970 minus 288. Let's see what balance we have. 314,970 minus 288,000. We have a balance of 26,970. You can decide to put this 26,000 in the PiggyVest, which will give you like 5% return or whatever, or you can add it to your money market, or you can decide to add it to CrowdInvest, because CrowdInvest has investment as low as 20,000 naira. But now I'm not going to put that. I want to do a sum calculation of all the investments and see if we're adding up to a million naira goal. Okay. And then we have 959,970. So I haven't added the return on investment from the money market. I didn't do that. Now we have 959,000, which is almost a million naira. Now don't forget that when you get your money back from Agripreneur, which is the first one that you did, you can put in it back again, and this time you're putting in more. So like you see, when we added 288,000, the return on investment was much more. We had about 100,000 naira. So if we get this money back from Agripreneur and we put it back again, the return on investment is more. Now that is how to build your investment portfolios, and that is how to diversify your investments. Now once you've achieved this stage and you've gotten up to a million naira in your account, you can now decide to do the next stage of investment. You can decide to have some in the bank, decide to put some in this low risk investment, and then you can decide to put some in higher risk investment, which is like investing in a friend's business, like an SME. Okay, I'm going to give you 400,000 or 300,000 into your business, and you're going to pay me this monthly. Or you can decide to even do other higher risk investments. But the first major aim is to be able to achieve this foundational investment and have capital in your account. And don't forget, it's delayed gratification, it's not denial. And before you know it, 15 months will just come and go. So I hope you learned something valuable from this video. Please tag your friends and share this video, and you guys can learn to save and invest together. Till I see you next time, keep being better than where you came from. Bye.